Alright, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video we're going to be talking about psychology of pricing when setting the price as a retailer, a wholesaler, or a manufacturer. Okay, so when you're setting a price as a merchant, you may have to consider the psychology of pricing in general. Now, whether you offer a product or a service, okay, these factors stay the same. Okay, and number one factor has to do with price anchoring. And price anchoring has to do with creating a perception inside the head of a customer, okay, with the original price. Okay, so when the customer looks up a product for the first time and they see the price listed right beside the product or underneath the product, okay, it will create that price range in their head, okay, as to what this product might be valued at in the market and what the price of the product will be in the market in general. Okay, this has to do with price anchoring. Okay, so value, okay, and price based on first impressions. All right, so say for example, if somebody goes ahead and buys a laptop, okay, from the market, and if they see a brand such as HP, Toshiba, Dell, so on and so forth, if they see a brand listed for the first time, whether in the flyer, whether in the store, okay, whether online, so on and so forth, okay, they will also see the price listed right beside that brand. Okay, and when they see that price listed right beside that brand, it will create that price range in their head, saying, hey, listen, okay, this is something I should expect to pay, okay, for this particular brand, for this kind of laptop. Okay, so this is the laptop I'm looking at, and the price range varies from so on and so forth, okay, from $200 to $800. So when I'm watching out for prices, when I'm looking at different kinds of laptops, okay, in my head I'm thinking, hey, listen, okay, if I think about HP or Toshiba, I should be willing to pay at least $600 for a particular type of laptop with certain specs, okay, such as screen size, features, specs such as your memory, okay, your hard drive space, okay, video card, okay, so on and so forth. So this has to do with price anchoring. Now, apart from price anchoring, there's also another factor when it comes to psychology of pricing, and this has to do with artificial time constraint. So the second factor has to do with artificial time constraint. And what exactly is artificial time constraint? So when we talk about artificial time constraint, this has to do with, okay, creating that impression in front of the customer that this is a limited time deal, okay, such as your Boxing Day sale, okay. When it comes to a Boxing Day sale, we know that the Boxing Day sale is not going to last the entire year. It's only for a limited time, such as at the end of the year. Okay, and when you tell the customer that this is a limited time sale, you're creating that artificial time constraint. Okay, so this has to do with limited time sale. And this is especially important when it comes to promoting a product, whether you're offering promotions, whether you're offering a free product, whether you're offering a discounted product, okay, a coupon, a token, okay, so on and so forth. So when you're promoting a product, you're saying, hey, listen, we're only promoting this product for a limited time, okay? So this is limited time. Promotion for a limited time. And this creates an urgency in the head of the customer to buy that product, because after a few days, he won't be able to buy that product for the same price. Okay, so this is promotion for a limited time. And again, the entire reason for artificial time constraint is to create urgency and speed up the sale. All right, now apart from artificial time constraint, okay, another factor to consider when setting the prices, which is relevant to the psychology of pricing, okay, this has to do with price appearance. And when it comes to price appearance, okay, the more numbers you have in your price, okay, the more complicated the price, okay, the less of a demand when it comes to buying that product. Okay, so say for example, if you sell a product and the price of that product, let's say this is $2,534.35. Now this price is not as appealing as $2,500 flat. Okay, more numbers you add, especially after decimals, okay, the more it creates an impression that the customer will end up paying more for that product. Now, even though this is only a few dollars more, okay, it still creates that impression that the customer is emptying his wallet. So again, this has to do with price appearance. And this is another factor to consider when setting the price. And this factor is relevant to the psychology of pricing. Okay, so that will be it for this video. On behalf of V Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.